All right, we live on Facebook.
Checking now, sir.
All right, we live on Facebook. Yeah, we good. All right, everything working. Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, where we are led by the amazing commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? And today is Sabbath class. You know what I'm saying? We'll go over our history in both English and we'll also read it in our native tongue, which is Hebrew. You understand? This is what the Lord requires out of men, to raise up other men. You understand? To raise up our people. You know what I'm saying? And go back over our records, man, as the Lord instructed us to do. You understand? So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get into the prayer. We're gonna call the first priest up. Amadi, which needs to stand. Set your registry.
Sapar, YAHANNA, SHALAM.
Sapar, YAHANNA, SHALAM.
YAHANNA. La Shala.
On blast. Got it? All right, no sweat. All right, sorry, turn the face to east. We're going to get into the prayers.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak with Ka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'ratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Natalaniwa. Lakum. Call. Yawam. Wasalakinawa. Kawakinawa. Kasalakinawa. Kawafinawa. Wala'ah. Taba'ayinawa. Manasai 1. Abal. Hawashayinawa. Mayan. Raya. Kaya. Lakab. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wathaparak. La'ai Walamium. Aman.
In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the kingdom.
The kingdom
and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
Akash the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Baba Kasha. Natalanawa. Hakach. La Parah. Call Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hakach. La Tahar. Ha Matarazayim. Hakach. La Akwayam. Hamathiam. Hakach. All Rakawaf. Hatama Allah. Lagarashan. Ba'ashim Yahushua. The water Aman.
This is Akash the power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
YAHANNA.
YAHANNA.
All Aharium.
Aharium.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Azariah.
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 Ma'ain.
Ma'ain.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
I.S.H.A.
I.S.H.A.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
All Yathan.
All Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
All Yanawam.
All Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana'a.
Hana'a.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yashala.
Yashala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
All Yad.
All Yad.
Yamyamka.
Yamyamka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'a. Yakaha.
Ya'ayakai.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balyala'a.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rad.
Makal Rad.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afna Pashka.
Afna Pashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka.
Wa'aka.
Wa'aka.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aita.
Wa'ad Awalam.
Wa'ad Awalam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Damiyalaka.
All Damiyalaka.
All Takarash.
All Takarash.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
All. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wama Shanayaka.
Wama Shanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
All Amaka.
All Amaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayata Ya'itazawa.
Wayata Aitazawa.
Wayata Aitazawa.
All Tazapawanyaka.
All Tazapawanyaka.
Amarawa.
Amarawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakachidam.
Wanakachidam.
Magawa.
Magawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yashala.
Sham Yashala.
Awad.
Awad.
Kaya.
Kaya. Nawa'aitazawa.
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 La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
All Yaka.
All Yaka.
Baryath.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Washamai.
Wayashama Aliyam.
Wamashamai Aliyam.
Wayashamai Aliyam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagarium.
Wahagarium.
Gabar.
Gabar.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashath.
Palashath.
I'm Yashabia.
I'm Yashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawat.
Nalawat.
Imam.
Imam. I.S.U.P.K,
Zorawai,
Zorawai,
Labanya,
Labunyalawat,
Labanya
Labunyalawat,
Yalawat.
Salah,
Salam,
Shalaham,
Shalaham,
Kamadium,
Kamadium.
Kasa Ira,
Kasa Ira.
Yasser,
Salakia, Kasa Ira, Kasa
Yasser,
Yasa,
Ra'a,
Ra'a,
Kasa Yasser Ra'a,
Kayabian,
Kayabium.
Banakal,
Manakal,
Koyashawan,
Koyashawam,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Bayan Da'ira,
Hayawa,
Hayawa.
Daman,
Daman,
La'amada,
La'arma,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa.
Nadiyab Mawa,
Nadiyabawa.
Ka'ara,
Ka'ara,
Waka Za'aba,
Ukazabak,
Waka Za'aba,
Ukazabak,
Waka Tazamania,
Wakatazamanya.
Kal Nasiya Kamwa,
Kanasi and Kamu,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa.
Nasha'a,
Na Asha.
Ayarasha,
so like Naya Rasha,
Naya Rasha.
Lanoa,
No.
Ata,
Atha,
Na'awath,
Na'awat,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa.
Kagagala,
Kagogala.
Kakwash,
Kakwash.
Lapanya Rawak,
Lapanyaraka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash.
Taba'ira Ya'ira,
Ira.
Wakal Lahaba,
Wakala Laba.
Dalahat,
Dalahat,
Haryam,
Haryam.
Khan,
Khan,
the Radatma,
Daradama,
Basa Iraka,
Basa Iraka,
Wabasa Sawapaka,
Wabasa Wabaka,
the Bahalam,
the Bahalim,
La'a,
Ma'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Kalawam,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
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 Yabashua.
Wayabahawa,
Wayabahalawa,
Wayabahawa,
Adi,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparum,
Waya
Wayabadwa,
Abadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayada'awa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Alta,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labaka,
Labaka,
All Yawan,
Ayawan,
All Kal Harataza,
All Kaharataza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O power,
O power.
hold not thy peace,
Not thy peace.
and be not still.
And be not still.
O power,
O power.
for lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a turmoil,
thy enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a
and
nation,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
But they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against
the
thee,
tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Israelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur also with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
and unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
at
Kaisan,
the brook of Kaisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished in
They
Endor,
became as dung for the earth.
and came as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zahel.
and like Zahel,
Yea,
yea,
of their princes as Zabak,
and their princes as Zabak,
and as Zalmunna,
and as Zamuna,
who have said,
was said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the house of the power is possession.
the house of the power in possession.
on my power.
On my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the summer before the wind.
As the summer before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble.
And trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Oh, the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So, turn the face front. All right. May be seated. All right. Oh, here was the wild brothers. All right, man. Get the Lord a hand, man, for the prayers, man. Once again, every Sabbath, man, we come together and say these prayers out loud, man, because we trying to provoke our King to come back, man, and save us from this hellhole that we call America, that we call Babylon, man. It's something about them prayers that just get you fired up, man. These prayers is talking about this kingdom being toppled over, man. It's high time that this kingdom comes to an end. It's been up for way too long, man. It's about time that Israel come back together as the Lord instructed us to do, man.
Right.
It's time. You understand? If you are able to hear the voice of the prophets, man, of the I.S.U.P.K, this is your calling. You know what I'm saying? Come here, get some rank, come in all black, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come learn, be a student, be a trooper. You know what I'm saying? Become an officer, become a priest and prophet. Because the duty and the purpose of a man is to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? No sweat, but we finna get into this Hebrew, man. Where we left off, was to give some context. You know what I'm saying? We dealing with Israel and Moab trying to come against Israel. You know what I'm saying? Trying to plead with the Most High to not be with us. You understand? Trying to get Balaam to curse us. And instead, what did he do? He blessed us. You know what I'm saying? And that made Balak angry. You know what I'm saying? And Balaam gave he spoke to Israel and let it be known that we are gonna overcome all our enemies. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna bring out today. But you got that, brother?
Come on, sir. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 19 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA. YAHANNA.
Excuse me, Salaki. That's YAHANNA.
YAHANNA.
Mm-hmm.
YAHANNA.
Let's take your time, brother. All right.
Wahab. Yad. Shawaryad. Ma'ai Yara.
Good.
Verse 20. Wayayar.
La. Wayara.
Waya.
Wayara.
Waya.
Ra'a.
Ra'a.
You know what I'm saying?
Waya. Ra'a. Okay. Ata.
I am Malak.
Malak. Shara. It's like it. Yasha. Masha. La. Masha. La. Waya Yamar. Russia. I mean, it's like it. What I shut shata
Shayat.
shayat. Ga why ma.
Go William.
It's like go ym.
There you go.
It's like go ym. I I I love luck.
I'm a lock.
It's like I'm my luck.
Excuse me, man.
What what sha ha ratha.
Where you at?
But shall be last.
Okay. Wa'ach
Wa ach
raya
raya
thwa.
thwa. Waya thwa.
Wa'a
Wa I
charaya
karaya
thwa.
thwa.
Put it together. Wa'ach raya thwa.
Wayach the ya kawa.
La ra'ach
Rayach
wa'a
wa I
wa'ach
wa ach
raya
raya
thwa.
thwa. It's like it. What?
That's why.
Okay.
Water, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah. Hope you have a car. You need water.
I'm so wild.
You need water, bro.
I'm 12, but yeah, well, okay. We until is I'd
Idea.
ya
Mm-hmm.
abad.
There you
That's
go.
good, brother.
Okay, we had Numbers chapter 24 and verse 21.
Waya ra'a.
Waya ra'ah.
Waya ra'a.
Raya ra'ah.
Waya
Waya
ra'a.
ra'ah.
There you go.
Say waya ra'ah. Okay.
That's all.
Ata. Ha pa.
Remember, that's not a P, brother.
Oh, Salakia. So there's
Same
qua.
here.
Qua.
Good job.
Ha qua ka ya. Salakia. Ha qua ya na ya.
That's good.
Okay. Wa ya sha'ai.
Where's shot?
Yeah, okay. Remember that.
Waya sha'a.
Wa ya sha'a.
Mashawa.
Ma sha yawa.
Mashawa.
Mashawa.
Like, Mashawa.
Mashawa. Why? Yamar.
Mm-hmm.
Atan.
Ayathan.
Yathan. Okay. That Ma Yasha Bara.
Good.
Yasha I Ma.
Washayam.
Okay, that's Yashayam.
Washayam.
Washayam.
Mm-hmm.
Washayam. Okay, got that. Yashayam. Ba Basa La I.
Good. Basala. That's good.
Basala. Okay. We have okay. Quanara.
Quanak.
Quanak.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Quanak. Okay. The book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 22. Ka.
Kaya.
Okay. Kaya.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
not to read the blue.
in blue. Okay. Come
That's Yiddish.
Come. All right. We at
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Laba Ira.
That's good.
Kwa ya wa.
Koyan.
Koya.
Koyan.
Koyan.
There you go.
Okay, it's Aid.
Mm-hmm.
Mana.
Ma.
Ma. Okay, Ma. Okay. Ashar.
Shawar. So that's a what after the sh.
SH. Okay.
Well, Ashawar.
I-Shawar. It's like it. I-Shawar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Shabara.
That's actually
Dash.
actually a cut.
Bak. Dashbak.
The The Shabak.
Dashbak.
Dashbak.
So like if I made right there, you can see the difference between the cut and the ra on those two words.
The two at the end.
The two last words.
Okay, you see
You can
these.
see the difference.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer than okay.
Con.
Select it. Okay. The Book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 23. Waya Sha'ai.
Con.
That's Hasha.
That's musha.
Oh, select it. Masha.
Wa.
Masha Lawa.
Mm-hmm.
Masha Lawa.
Con.
Why ya Tara.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Waya
It's Mashawa.
Waya Mashawa.
No, it's like I was talking about Zoracle. But
Which one? N
Mashawa.
Mashawa.
Also like where you at?
I'm at N said on verse 23.
Okay, my apologies.
It's
Well, yeah, Ma. Well, yeah, Ma.
Waya Lamar.
Well, yeah, Amar.
Waya Lamar.
Well, yeah, Amar.
Waya Lamar.
Not La. There's no La. Well, yeah, Amar.
Waya Amar.
There you go, brother.
Okay. Waya Amar.
Mhm.
Gotta remember that one.
Yeah, and he said you're gonna see that a lot throughout the Bible. You know what I'm saying? He said, and just remember this, why y'all Mar.
Waya Amar.
Yeah.
Okay, no sweats. And this is Iowa.
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 There you go.
Ma.
Yeah.
Maya. Ya.
Good.
My Sha.
Excuse me. Actually,
It's yuck. Yeah.
yeah.
Yakya. Salakia. And this is My Sha Maiwa.
Mm-hmm.
It was correct.
No, I was laughing at yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but and does this is My Sha Mawa.
Kinda.
And that's
Mashamwa.
my
Mashamwa.
my Shamwa.
That's good.
And all. Okay. Book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 24. The what taza yama.
What does a yum?
Okay. What taza yam. The ma ya id.
My God.
It's like my yard.
Mm-hmm.
And that's katha.
Hold on. What does a young Mayad?
Yeah. What taza yam. My yard.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Kathayim.
kathayim.
Coffee.
Kathayim.
Mm-hmm.
Kathayim. It's like it. And that's what I
Well, I know
What I know is
what I know
Noah.
what I know what
Um,
yeah I know what okay And that's I.S.U.P.K. The I.S.U.P.K. What I your woman. No, that's wrong. Okay. There's what I.
It's not a duh. That's a Fred of your chart. You got the chart right there, bro.
So there's what I know what.
There you go. That's good.
What I know what. And that's I Berwa. I Bowa.
It's not a what.
Oh, okay. There's I Ba.
She's the right at the end. I bar.
It's like I bar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. I bar. Okay. And that's what ga ma.
That's good. We'll go.
What gum?
Mm-hmm.
What gum? Okay, and what I. How I. Okay, how I. Okay, and we got Tazaka.
Idea.
I.
Word.
Which one? I what? Let's see.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got which one?
Idea.
Idea. Okay.
You remember, Cud has a shorter.
Have a shorter tail too.
Yeah. I'm gonna say head. It has a shorter head. You feel me?
Okay, man. Until what is
Idea.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Abaka.
I don't remember. It's the same letter up there, brother. Just gotta, kind of pay attention to the
Come and okay. When go over that again.
It's Ibad.
Ibad. All right.
Started in 19.
And when I got 25.
Yeah, 25.
Okay. Book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 25. What ya qua yum.
It's only yum if it's a ya and a ma. That's a quam.
Quam.
That's what ya quam.
What ya quam. So like but lan eyed. Yum.
That's just the ma. There's no yum.
Oh, it's like it.
Try it again.
But la eyed.
Yep,
that's Balain. That's it.
But
Balain.
so like
Okay.
for the eyed. And we
Balain.
but okay. But line. What ya la.
Well, you lock. Now that's a cup.
Well, your cup. The longer one is the cup.
Yeah, you feel me?
All right.
Now they look very, very similar. You feel me? But just remember the key differences between cut and duck.
Cut
and what?
It's the longer ones with it.
Right. So that's cut. On mine, it look a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? It gives you, it's more sharp.
Sharp with it. I know what cut. Okay, where were we? Yeah. Well, the cut and yeah. What ya shab.
Well, your shop. That's good.
Well, ya shab. Okay, that's la ha. It's like it la ma pa ma
Quamwa.
la ya com
Lama.
la ma
Quamwa. That's good.
All right, yeah. Wagum. La bak.
No.
It's like your Balaquaf.
No, that's not Balak. That's just Balak.
But it's like your Balak. And we got Halalak.
Mm-hmm.
And ka
Ladar, Kawa.
Labar Kawa.
Ladar. That's a duh.
Laquar.
Ladar.
Ladar Kawa.
Gotcha. That's it.
And Pa.
No, you don't say that last thing.
Right. That's it for 2024.
All right.
So I'm gonna start in English, sir.
Yeah, start in English, man. Get the brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? We out here reading in our native language once more. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Thankful to the Most High that we able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to come back and read our language. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay. The book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 19. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion.
Matter of fact, start 2 verses up.
17, sir.
Yeah,
The book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 17. And I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh.
So real quick, man. As I stated earlier, we just read how Balaam is giving a message on how Israel is gonna overcome all his enemies. You know what I'm saying? Even said Edom. We all know who Edom is. You feel me? We all know who the devil is. You know what I'm saying, man? Who's the white man that you know what I'm saying? Who the white man who's the devil the Bible speaks of? You understand?
Right.
Like it's our time to overcome. You know what I'm saying? It's our time to overcome this place, man. I don't know about y'all. I'm trying to survive this hellhole. You feel me? You understand?
Could, sir.
Go ahead.
And what the brother is saying is heavy, because in order to overcome this captivity that we in and this hellish state that we in, all we gotta do is listen to our power.
Right.
Do what our power. Do what the creator of all of this told us what to do.
Right.
If we just listen to him, then we'll maybe let's just try that. Maybe something good will happen if we listen to those instructions.
And if I may add to that, man, it showed you that the Lord was with Israel while Balak and his armies was trying to come against us. You understand? Balaam said the Lord is with them. Do you know what we could overcome when the Lord is with us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Con.
Like, it's time that we prove ourselves worthy of the Most High once more, man. We've been bad children, man. Let's face it. Let's correct ourselves. You understand? Because His grace ain't abound, man. That day is gonna come. The day of the Lord is gonna come sooner than you think. You feel me? It's high time that we gather ourselves together, man, and come back and serve our power. Like I said the other day, man, we have a whole inheritance. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we can't fathom being rulers. We can't fathom being princes and princesses. You understand? We can't fathom being royalty. We've been on the bottom for so long, man. Like, we meant for better. America has nothing to offer you. You feel me? It can't even offer you safety. You know what I'm saying? Look at the environments that we come from. Is that safe? No, it's not. Why is it set up like that? You understand? Because of our pressure, man. Because every time we try to build ourselves up, they knock us right down. You know why? Because the Lord ain't with us. But how do you make the Lord come back? Be with us again, man. We come back and follow these laws, statutes, commandments. You understand?
That's right.
You got anything else, Con?
Con, sir.
All right ahead, brother.
Like we have to remember that, like the brother was saying, this we're not safe in this land. This isn't our land. We're being held captive in our land, in this land. We're not safe. But at the same time, what we have to remember is that we're not safe because these are our enemies. We can't go along thinking that these people are our friends and just sometimes bad things happen. No, these people are our enemies. We're in our enemy's land. The Bible says things about enemies. The Bible is not a book about a man named Jesus Christ who was a soft man and he loved everybody and showed everybody to love everybody else. No, the Bible is a book about nations and those nations' enemies. Right. And the enemies of our nation, which is our nation is Israel. All the other nations are our enemies. And the Bible, those prayers we were just saying earlier, we were cursing our enemies in those prayers. Right. And those prayers came from this Bible. But that's all I got though, sir.
But real quick, that's a heavy point, man. Get a brother a hand, man. That's a heavy point. Look, I mean, Christians read the Bible all the time, right? So how they skip over this? You know what I'm saying? How they skip over Christ calling a female a dog? You know what I'm saying? How they skip over that? But him saying, "But I was sent but unto Israel," but God let everybody, right? But yeah, it talks about him destroying our enemies. You understand? Delivering them into our hands. You know what I'm saying? Warfare. You know what I'm saying? Like, he flooded the earth because of interracial marriage. But y'all love, right? He said, "I am a man of war." A man of war. But y'all love, right? Okay, no sweat, man. Keep reading. Go ahead and bring that out, bro. Keep asking me a cold Bible shot.
There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Shita.
That's right there, man. You know what I'm saying? A scepter, that's a staff, man. That's a staff of authority. Keep reading.
This book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 18. And Edom should be a possession.
It should be a what?
A possession.
It should be a possession, man. They will go into captivity, man. Christ he's gonna rise up with authority. You know what I'm saying? And deliver our enemies into our hands, and they will be a possession. The most wicked, powerful thing on the so-called powerful thing on the earth right now will be our possession. Our children's children gonna be looking at them like, them, those are the people for real. The one over there picking your cotton. He oppressed you. Like, you feel me, man? It's just time that we overcome this, because this kingdom is weak. Why would you want to be a part of a weak kingdom? You know what I'm saying?
Compared to the Most High, sir.
Go ahead, brother.
If I may, compared to the Most High, all the military might that this kingdom shows, America is a bully amongst all the other nations on this planet, because it so-called has the military might and the manpower. But compared to the Most High, and them 10,000 plus angels that's gonna crack the sky,
2 million, 200 million,
200 million. Right. The numbers are way off. Right. them angels and Yahawashi Mashiach cracking the sky open. Right. Judgment's gonna come to this nation in an hour. This nation's gonna be destroyed in an hour. So that means all they lasers and whatever rail guns that they got, that's nothing. That they think it's protecting them, but from the Most High, it's nothing. It's just making the Most High. It's just building their pride up so the Most High can defeat them and
knock them down.
And knock them down.
If I may, real quick,
go ahead,
hold your point, brother. I got you.
No sweat.
Man, if I may, real quick, man, like, what gets me is that it says within the out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna take a whole out. That's how weak they are, but they think who can knock me down. You understand? These prideful people are boasting about who can knock me down. We bullies. We are here running this show. And yet the Bible says that Edom will be our possession.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you got something, brother?
Come on, sir. I just want to say, see how the Most High say He's going to destroy this place in 1 hour. So it's best for you to come into school and put your hours in.
That's you right. Feel me? Like, get that brother a hand, man. Come put your hours in for the Most High, man. So, like, you guys more?
Oh no, that's all I want to say. So.
You know what I'm saying? You clock in and try to build up the white man's kingdom. Why not try to build up your kingdom?
Right.
Why are you trying to be a part of a falling society? A society that been rejecting you since you been in chains. Since your great whatever grandmother came and grandfather came over here and was chained up and beat, tortured, molested. They literally ate us like cattle. Why would you want to be a part of this falling society, man? We are literally overthrowing this country just by talking, because our warfare ain't carnal. You know what I'm saying? This right here is bringing this kingdom down, man. Following God's laws, statutes, commandments, man. Look what's going on right now. Plagues, man. It's getting shut down right now. Food shortages. I'm pretty sure that all that cargo is still at the port. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's utter turmoil in the USA right now.
Right.
But yet, bread and circus, man. You know what I'm saying? They keep you distracted from what's really going on, man. This place ain't as great of a place as you think it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On that day, you gonna find out how weak this place really is. And Lord willing, that all Israel get saved. You know what I'm saying? Because here we got all of Israel got to live out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So my prayers is that all Israel be saved, man, for real. You got anything else?
Sir.
No sweat, man. Read on, brother.
Comes the book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly.
We should do valiantly, man. We're gonna do bravely, you understand? We're gonna do righteously. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 19. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
You know what I'm saying?
Verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. Verse 21. And he looked on the Kenites and took up his parable and said, strong is thy dwelling place, and thou puttest thy neck in a rock. Verse 22. Nevertheless, the Kenites shall be wasted unto a shore.
I'm gonna go read up one more time.
Come, verse 21. And he looked on the Kenites and took up his parable and said, strong is thy dwelling place, and thou puttest thy neck in a rock.
The nest.
So it's like thy nest in a rock. Salakia. Verse 22. Nevertheless, the Kenites shall be wasted until a shore shall carry thee away captive. Verse 23. And he took up his parable and said, at last, who shall live when God does this? And ships shall come from the coast of Chittim and afflict ashore, and shall afflict Eber, and he also shall perish forever. And Balaam rose up and went and returned to his place, and Balak also went his way.
All right, no sweat. Go ahead and read up in Hebrew once more.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 25 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA.
Matter of fact, you swap, brother. Go ahead.
Yasha'Allah. Basha. It's like Basha Ta Ya Ma.
That's Basha Tayam.
It's like a Basha Tayam. Wayaha.
YAHANNA.
It's like YAHANNA. Ha'aita.
No, that's not ma, not a
Oh, it's like it. Ma ya yum.
no. Ha'im. That's that box at the end is a ma.
Ma, okay. Oh, my bad. Ha'aim.
There you go.
La za kawat.
That's a na. You had it right except for the cut. It's a na.
It's like a what za kanath. Kawat.
No ka. No wath. Laza no wath.
So like it's there's my bad. La za na yo
No wath.
wath.
You got it.
And all
Mm-hmm.
but na it's like a but na ya tha.
On the wath.
It's like a but no wath. Ma what I
Mm-hmm.
verse 2. What the qua right.
You had it right except for the last letter. It's a na.
Okay, no, my bad. Was
And
that?
that's an N. It's the N sound.
Oh, that's the end with the okay. Yeah, so that's what the qua right now
Ra'an.
right on
What's a qua? Ra'an.
what the qua what I'm
What's a
what
qua?
okay
What's a qua? Ra'an.
what's the qua what what what
Con, all right?
and it's la I'm
Good.
la za baha
That's a kha. Khaya.
kaya was the ba koya
There's a bak here.
or the second was the bakia
Con.
and then
You know this one.
alhaim
Con.
wa ya kawa. It's like it may kala. That was correct.
Where a call.
What waya wakal ha'aim waya shatha
Or the shot.
waya. It's like a what ya sha hawa
Mm-mm.
When it's closed, it's a kha.
the k
Con.
waya sha wa k
Whoa. Is that whoa?
here and
Yes, whoa.
wa
So that's waya shaf khawawa.
waya shaf k wa.
Con.
I know that's a little hard to pronounce, ain't it?
That's a tough one.
Okay, what we got? I got la la ha ya ha.
La al
It's like a la all
haya
ha ya
hun.
han. Let me do that again.
La al
La
haya
ha ya
hun.
han. La ha ya han.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Verse 3. Waya taza ma ka.
That's mod. You had it. Where to the mod.
Waya tazamad.
Mm-hmm.
Yashala.
Mm-hmm.
La La Ba'id.
There's no I. That means there's no duh.
Okay. La Ba I Ba.
Brother,
That's
that's
a
the
lie.
same letter.
That's
In
a
the
lie.
La Slakia. It said La Ba I La.
Mm-hmm.
Slakia, my
About
bad.
I.
La Ba'al.
Mm-hmm.
Pa I La Ra.
La.
That's a war.
Pa I Ra.
Uh-huh.
What Yahar.
Mm-hmm. Yahar.
What Yakar.
Mm-hmm.
Alb.
Up.
Slakia. Ap.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh. La Shara.
La. Read the beginning. Stop trying to read the blue.
But I Sha
La. Wayash. Ra'al.
by Yash Ra'al. Uh, verse 4
Mm-hmm.
is Wa Ya Amar
That's good.
Yahweh Al Moshe Kwa
That's a quach.
Kwa Atha Call
Mm-hmm.
Ra Ra'ai Shara.
It's the yeah at the end.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ha hum.
I'm
It's like I'm.
Remember, don't read the blue.
It's ha I'm. Wa ha wa ko
good.
I wa thama.
I will thumb.
It's like I wa thumb. Yahweh
La. That's la Yahweh.
la Yahweh. Okay,
You gotta read the black.
we're black. Okay. Oh, okay. La Yahweh. Na. That's it. Na ga na naga
Nagad.
nagad
Mm-hmm.
nagad. Okay. It's hashamasha
Hashamash.
hashamash. Okay. Wa ya shaba.
Where the shop?
Wa ya shab. Okay. Wa ya shab. Hara wa.
That's a cha.
Oh, it's like a ra wa.
That's the end. That's how you can see the difference between the end at the end and the what before the end. Because that's a harawan.
So yeah. Ha wa ha wa
Harawan.
ha wa
That line at the end is a na.
no
The line right before it is a what.
wa is
The short line is a what.
so that's wa and la.
Con.
Okay. What la?
Harawan.
Ha wa
Harawan.
ka wa ram.
Good.
Okay, and that's up 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 ya Yahweh
Mm-hmm.
ma sha ra ya.
Mayasha Allah.
So, ma yasha Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, verse 5. It said, what ya sha mara.
Nala. That's a Wayamar.
What ya mar. Ma Moshe. All
Mm-hmm.
shapa Shapata,
Shapatia,
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 Shapat, yeah,
Shapaya,
Shapat,
Shapat,
yeah,
Yum, Yasha Allah, Ha Haragawa, Yasha,
Haragawa,
What's Ayash?
which one?
After Haragawa.
Awagawa, this kill, to kill.
That's Haragawa.
Okay, Haragawa, and Yasha,
Ayash.
Yash,
When it's the small line, that's a yeah.
yeah. Okay, got that. Okay, and Ana Shayawa.
Khan.
Okay, Ha Natza Ma Kama.
No, you had almost. It's a dayum at the end.
Yum.
Ha,
Ha
Natazai,
the Ha Natza
Madayum.
Madi. Okay, Madiyam. Ha. Let me try that again. Ha Natza Ma Koyam.
No cool. That's a dayum.
Diyam. Okay. Ooh, that's a. Okay. Ha na Taza Ma Ka Ya Ya Yam
That's a duh.
the Ya Yam
Khan. Ha, Natazai,
Ha
Madayum.
Ha Nataza Kwa
No qua.
okay.
Ha, Natazai,
Ha Nataza
Madayum.
Madayam.
Khan.
Okay, the water for that
No sweat.
La Ba'ai La
Wow, Khan. Good work.
uh that's Pa I Ya Ra
Pa war.
Pa Ha War.
That long line is the what?
Okay, Pa Ha Wa Yar.
Pa war.
Pa Ha War.
Khan.
Okay. Verse 6.
Yeah, read 6 and we can get back in English.
Kind of concept. And this is Waha Na Wa.
Wahana.
Wahana.
Mm-hmm.
Yasha.
Ayash.
Ayash.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
What's son in Hebrew?
Ma Salakia. Ma Ba Na. Yeah.
Mabunya. It's good.
Yasha Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Ba. Excuse me. Wa Ya Pa Rabba.
It's not it.
Okay. Wa Ya Kwa Rabba.
That's good.
Allah.
All.
Okay. It's all.
Achiwa.
Akawa.
Yawa.
Yawa. Atha. Okay. Hamaka.
Hamadiya Naya
Hamadya
Naya
Layath. The I ya I Nawa
Aya Naya
I Naya
Aya
Aya
Naya
Naya Mo Mosha
Wala I
you Wala I
Yanaya
Lanaya Call I dot
Doth.
I dot
That's good though. You know the difference.
but nah
Banya.
Bunya Yashala. That's about the easiest one. Good. It's a what ha. It's like what
Wahama
Wahama
Bakayam
Bakayim
or Bakim.
the Bakim Pat Patha
Pasach.
Pasach I Hala the Aha Moa I.
That's good. Son Christ, man. Get it, brother. In here. Go ahead. Get back in English.
If I may, sir.
What's that?
That just goes to show you how we used to speak back in the times of this Bible. We used to speak this language fluently, and our oppressor has brainwashed us into thinking that his language was the only language to speak, and now it's we're having a difficult time reading our own language. That's how you know that the white man's the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
If I may add on to that, man, he literally beat it out of our backs. You understand? Like, and then had the nerve to take our identity. You know what I'm saying? Like, only a evil bastard would do something so sinister and diabolical. Only a monster. You know what I'm saying? Being in America is a living nightmare. They understood one thing: how to destroy us as a people, which they learned from Moab. Actually, if from a Moabite who told them if one of them sins, the Lord will not be with them. You understand? And so that's what happened. That's why we got to come back to following our laws, statutes, commandments without blemish. Yeah, we got to be perfect. Contrary to popular belief, the Christian church love to say that you can't be perfect, but the Bible says you can. And it also says that, and it shows you how to be perfect. It's literally written down on paper. You know what I'm saying? But Christianity will keep you in the mindset that you're not perfect. You can never be perfect. You feel me? That's why Christianity is a lie. It's worse than the crack epidemic. You understand? It creates victims. That's what Christianity produces, victims. It does not have the solution to anything, to any problem.
That's heavy that you say that, sir. If I may,
ahead,
the Christian church does produce endless victims, because what the Christian church does, they swear that they're there to help you. They'll help you get out of your hole. But when you come to your so-called pastor and say, "I need help," what does he do? He says, "Let us pray." You know what I'm saying? They're not there to help. They're there to get you in the position where you need help, and that when you need that help, there's nothing they're gonna do for you.
It's gonna get you in a deeper hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been playing your seed. You've been paying your tithes. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandmother's has been planting seeds for years now, man. You know what I'm saying? It's still poverty in our community. Like, literally, we go to the hood and go clean up. It's literally what we go clean up at is literally a church on every corner. Why is the ghetto still dirty? You know what I'm saying? Why is people still out there homeless? Why are they still out there hungry? Y'all ain't feeding y'all people? No sweat the I.S.U.P.K will, man.
That's right.
Get the most hand a hand for the I.S.U.P.K, man. Real talk. Cause we out here really doing stuff for our people. You had something, brother? Go ahead, get the mic. Get the mic. You got something?
You gotta hit the button too. They did.
Don't say it out loud, brother.
I was gonna say, we replaced all those churches with the schools for practical knowledge.
Lord willing, that's the mission.
Lord willing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to yield them keys because what they doing is scattering the flock. You know what I'm saying? They over here telling lies to our people, soothsayings. They selling the Christian church is doing nothing but selling us a dream. You know. One thing that get me is Christian belief is that the only way you gonna ever be happy is when you die. You live in a die in Christianity, man. That's the only way you can get to heaven, right? It's through death. When God said, "I am the God of the living, not the God of the dead," you understand? That's what the Most High said. The kingdom of heaven will be on earth as it is in heaven.
Right.
That's what the Lord's Prayer says. You understand? You got something, brother?
That's like I just want to say, that's all the Christian church do is just teach you that slave Bible. Man, talented, man. Come get in the I.S.U.P.K to learn the Bible from Genesis to the Revelations, man.
Right. Real talk. The correct way.
The correct way.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
What the brother just said is heavy because it's the slave version of the Bible. They want you to worship white Jesus.
Damn right.
They want you to worship the white man, so that and then when you finish worshiping him, the only way to make it to the kingdom is when you die. Finish living out your sentence serving the white man. That's what this Christian church teaches you.
Ooh, that's heavy, man.
Real talk, man.
That brother head right there.
Like, what's that, brother? Okay, no sweat. But nah, man, for the most part, yeah, man, they teach you how to serve white Jesus, you know, who loves everybody. Who's in fact he loved everybody so much he loved men. You know what I'm saying? Just like he loved women. You understand? But whole time that's Caesar Borgia. You know what I'm saying? He was son of Pope Alexander. He was a known homosexual. He had gay relations with who was Leonardo da Vinci, and also he was a murderer and he slept with his own sister. That's who they got y'all worshiping in there. Who was the goddamn embodiment of the white man? You understand? Who was the like representation of them? Disgusting, diabolical. Give me another word. Rancid, evil bastard. You understand?
Disgusting is the key word.
Monkeypox Jesus.
Monkeypox Jesus, right? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That's exactly who it is. Because he was a homosexual, man. And we all know how monkeypox is spread. Go ahead, read that scripture, brother.
It's a book of Numbers, chapter 25, and verse 1. And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. Verse 2. And they called the people unto the sacrifices of their gods, and the people did eat and bow down to their gods.
So real quick, man, this is where we starting to fall off, man. You understand? We starting to serve other guys, man. You know that's a no-go. You feel me? That's dishonorable. That's sinful. What's gonna end up happening is that these nations are gonna overcome us. Same thing was going on today. Worshiping idol gods today, you know what I'm saying? Worshiping white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That sin is allowing our enemies to continue to be over us. Go ahead, brother.
Come verse 3. And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel. Verse 4. And the Lord said unto Moses, Take all the heads of the people and hang them up before the Lord against the sun.
Good night. You know what I'm saying? Worshiping other guys, that's punishable by death, man. That is a death sentence. That's why Christianity is so vain for our people. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bring about. It's the root of depression. It's the root for molestation. It's the root for theft. It's the root for why we kill each other so much in the hood, man. Christianity is the root for all that. Go ahead, brother.
Come. Verse 4. And the Lord said unto Moses, take all the heads of the people and hang them up before the Lord against the sun, that the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel. Verse 5. And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, slay ye every one his man that were joined unto Baal Peor.
Right.
Verse 6. And behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brethren a Midianitish woman, Midianitish woman in the sight of Moses and in the sight of the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation.
If I may,
Good night.
if I may,
Go ahead, brother.
I just wanted to say that's how you know that the scriptures say that Israel is a stiff-necked people, meaning we hard-headed. We don't want to listen to the directions that we given. We just got out of captivity with Moses. We seen the Red Sea split. We seen manna come down to feed us in the wilderness, and we want to lie with Moab. We know the law, statutes, commandments at this point in time, and we still want to lie with the daughters of Moab and worship false gods. Like what is it with Israel that doesn't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments? It's said that when you do follow, when the Lord is with this, that's what this priest was saying earlier. When you follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and the Lord is with you, nothing can harm you. You are safe. The Most High, the Creator of everything, is with you, but you still want to lay with Chinese women.
Real quick, if I may add on, brother, it's just plain and simple as this, man. For one, leave white women alone, man. You understand? And leave Christianity alone as well. If she ain't of Israel, if she ain't black, Hispanic, and Native American, leave her alone. Leave that cultures alone, because dealing with them will turn your head from the Most High. I seen the other day a brother was dealing with a Moabite, and he's all the way Buddhist. She turned his head from the Most High completely. You understand? It will happen to your children. It will happen to you also. How you gonna say you Israelite and be sleeping with white women? Go ahead, brother.
And if I may, just to add on to the point what you're saying, sir, it's extremely heavy. When that brother that's all the way Buddhist, what he is more so than a Buddhist, he's a slave. He's a slave to Moab now.
He is her concubine. It's cold.
It's like it. So I just want to say, why you want to lead these laws, statutes, and commandments to worship a overgrown baby? You know what I mean? The Buddha. I mean, who can worship something like that?
I'm just saying, like, we got the most beautiful women on the planet.
Right.
A Latino woman, a black woman, a Native American woman, bro. These sisters is bad.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, you really want
pangolin.
You feel me? Like, have you not seen what they eat? You know what I'm saying? White women, they built awkward and uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the best women on the face of the earth, bro, in Israel. Why would you want to deviate from that?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it baffles me. Like, you got anything more on that, brother?
Sir.
You got any more scriptures on? Anything more to read?
Start at 7 in the Hebrew.
Just go ahead and start in the Hebrew, bro.
the book of Numbers, chapter 25 and verse 7 in the Hebrew. What? It's like a what? Yeah, yar, I. Paya. So like Paya na Masai. That's it was
Paya Khas.
it's like Paya Has.
That's a K. That's that. Paya Khas.
Paya Kas.
Paya Nakas, lucky.
So
Paya Nakas.
Paya Nakas. But
Ban.
Ban. La I Zara. Ban. Ha Raya.
No, that's not a word. That's another Haran.
Ha. What's that?
Haran.
Haran. Okay. Her ka. It's like it. Her ka. Her.
Han. Hakahan.
Her kahan. Waya quaram.
Paya Kwam.
It's like ha ya quam. Matha waka.
Good.
Her I daha. I mean, so like it. Her I kwaha.
Now you had it right the first time, huh?
So like it. So it's a ha I kwa
No, you said Daha.
daha. So like
It's really Ha'ida.
ha I the. So like it. So what I pa kwa.
No, there's no puh.
Oh, sorry.
Be careful not to read the blue.
That's that call with it. Okay. It's like it said what ya kwa tha.
Oh, that's not that can't be tricky. The the has the curve at the end. That's a ha.
Okay, that's a ha. My bad. That's a ha.
Not a ha.
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 Ha ka. So like it. Was that ramah ha. Ramah. But yeah. Excuse me. But yeah. Ka.
That's Bayadawa.
But Yadawa. Okay, verse 8. Ha, I mean, it's like Waha Ba'a. What ya Ba'a. Ahar.
What's that in the middle?
It's like yeah, there's Aha Ha'ara.
That's a ha.
What's wrong?
Ahar.
Ahar after.
In the middle, that's a
Ahar.
har. That's a ha and a ra. Ahar.
Ahar.
You make the C sound.
Kahar.
There you go.
So like it. And it's Ayasha.
Khan.
Ya Sha'ala.
Mm-hmm.
All.
Mm-hmm.
Hapa Baha.
That's not
it's like Aqua Baha.
Khan.
Remember, man, it's not a P.
I know. So like it's like.
I know how it look, man.
I know that's Qual.
Remember, you read a different language, not the soft ass English language.
Kind of a cuss. So like it. So like it. Wa ya kwa
Waya the Quar.
wa ya the core atha
Mm-hmm.
uh
Shun.
shanaya ha ma
That's good.
atha
Mm-hmm.
ya sha.
Hey, brother, can you?
Okay, it's ya sha'ala. It's what I the ha I shaha all. And we go kwa batha. It's my
What about?
kwa
Oh,
bath.
excuse me. It's like, where you at?
Her body
Okay. What about that?
kwa batha
Okobaz.
kwa
Okobasa.
kwa batha. And it's what the I tazara.
What's the I Tazar? Tazar?
What the I tazar.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, ha ha hakwa
Oops, slam it.
hakwa paha. I'm sorry. Ha ma. Okay. Hold on. Ha ha maga paha.
Good.
Ha I la.
That's a Ma'ila.
Ha ma'ila.
Ma'al, actually.
Ma'al. Bana.
Banya.
Banya.
You gotta remember not to read the blue.
Okay. Select this.
I know it's simple, but that's not how the word is pronounced. You know what I'm saying? We dealing with our native tongue. Remember, it was appropriated by a heathen race
Right.
who bastardized our tongue. So when you read that blue, you're reading the bastardized tongue.
The bastardized version of it.
Right.
Select my bastard. Let's get ba 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 banaya
You got it, Banya.
banya and ya yasha Allah.
Khan.
Okay, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Wa ya ha yawa ha hamatha yama ba ma ga paha ara ba I ha. Wa I sha ra yama I lop.
Khan. Good job.
Verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
Wa ya da bara. What's it? Why da bar?
No, way at the bar. You had it.
Why ya da bar? Yahweh. Ah. Moshe. La lamar.
Khan.
Verse 11. Was it? Payana ha sa.
That's not a ha. That's a ka.
Payaka nasa.
Payana chasa.
Payana kasa. Ban. Was it? Allah I zar.
Mm-hmm.
Ban. Ah aha lawa.
That's not a lawa.
Uh,
That's a haran.
aha aran.
That's a ra and the n at the end.
Ra. Okay, Ra Anah. Let me do that again. That's Aha La Ra.
No love.
Let's say Aha Ra
Aharon.
Aharon. It's like it. Ha Ka Ha Hin.
You got no. Don't read the blue.
Not the blue.
Hakahan.
Not the blue. That's the Wa.
Hakahan. That's an N.
Ha Kahan.
When it's the long line at the end,
Long
it's an N.
N. Okay, remember N. Okay, and okay, what we got? Hasha Waba. Hasha Yaba.
Khan. Hashayib. Hashiyab.
Hashiyab. Ata. Hama Shawa.
Almost. What's that at the beginning?
That's what's
It's a cup.
that's a ka, my bad. Kaha Shatha.
Kamathia.
Kamathia, my wrath.
Khan. That's a ka. Ma. Thea.
Kamathia.
Kamathia.
Kamathia. Ma Idla.
That could be the last one.
Bana. Yasha'ala. Bakwa. Bakwa na. Ya. Awa.
Bakwana Awa.
Bakwa na Aywa. Atha. Okay. Kwa na. Ya. Tha. Ya. Batha. Wa. Kama.
Mm-hmm.
Wa la I.
Khan.
Kala. Ya. Tha. Ya.
You had it. Kala. Yathia.
Kala. Watha.
Yathia.
Yathia. Atha. Bana. Yasha'ala. Bakwa. Bakwana. Yatha. That was correct.
Bakwana
Bakwana.
Thea.
Thea.
Bakwanathia.
Bakwanathia.
Khan.
And there's a tongue twister.
You got it. I can do
Okay.
a good job.
And we stopped at verse 11. So okay, it's the book of Numbers, chapter 24, and verse 7. And when Phinehas, so like it when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hands. Verse 8. And he went after the man.
Read that one more time, brother.
Come book of Numbers, chapter 25, and verse 7. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hands.
So real quick, man, this is how serious it is not to lie down with another woman that is not of your nation. You understand? This is serious business. Don't go lusting after no heathen woman. Well, your woman is greater. You feel me? Like I said, bro, the black, Hispanic, and Native American woman is the best. It's the baddest woman on the face of the earth. You understand? Same thing for our women. There's nothing greater than a black, Hispanic, and Native American man on the earth. You understand? We should deal with our own and be selfish with our own. You understand? Be selfish about who we give ourselves to. But go ahead, read on, brother.
Verse 8. And he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So
hey, that's a strong brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like read that from the top
go
again.
ahead.
The book of Numbers, chapter 25 and verse 8. And he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel.
Good night, man. He thrust them through. This is very, very serious, man. What I'm about to say. Love your own. Black, Hispanic, and Native American, man. Love your own. This interracial marriage is punishable by death. The Lord is not playing. He flooded the earth because of it before. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious it is. Like the Lord told us who we should lie down with. A woman of our own, or women, or for the woman, a man of your own kind. You understand? Don't intermingle with these other heathen nations. Why would you want to lay down with a dog? You understand? You liable to get thrust through. Go ahead, brother, keep reading.
Verse 9. And those that died in the plague were 24,000.
Good night.
Verse 10. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, have turned my wrath away from the children of Israel, while he was zealous for my sake among them, that I consume not the children of Israel in my jealousy.
Right, man. It's time for Israel to stop being such a whore to these other nations, man. You understand? Like, it's time for us to come back to our laws, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? It's time for our kingdom to come. You feel me? It's time for Israel to rise, man. But go ahead, you highlight that real quick.
Highlight it, sir.
Yeah. Shot brother, bring that up.
12.
All right, no sweat. And with that, I'm out of here. All right. Horn blast.
SHALAM.
SHALAM. Horn blast. All right, son. Try to face the east.
It's the Lord's Prayer. In the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malach Taba'ah. Ratazayka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Natalanawa. Lakam. Call. Yuwam. Wasalakinawa. Kawathinawa. Kasalakinawa. Kawathinawa. Wala'ah. Taba'ayinawa. Banasai 1. Abal. Hawashayinawa. Mayan. Right. Kaya. Lakah. Hamalakwa. Ha'ala. Wahata Parat. La'ai Walambium. Aman.
In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
So turn to face front. All right. We're going to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Let's scroll down, brother. Just be careful for this.
Peace. All right. I'm gonna do a courtesy salute to the brothers in the Israel. I'm out Shabbat. I'm out here. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakah.
Isupk. Turn to face the sisters. Courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. I'm out of Shabbat. I'm out here. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Isupk. Dismissed.